Hello, Vlogalogue. So I've said all this before, but I will try and be quick and repeat myself because, I mean, one, I just like labouring this one point because it annoys everybody, and two, I have a bunch of stuff to do. In terms of my favourite ways to communicate with me, I think that comes down to what kind of art you consume, and as I've said many a time before and offended many a person who are wrong, that my favourite form of art is video games because it transcends a lot of... I mean, they're still, you know, they're still part of a cultural, like, zeitgeist and cultural regulation, but they can transcend culture at the same time. They can transcend language, and rather than... So a story is a story. You know, be it film, in a book, whatever, a story is just a story. Whereas video games have the opportunity to blend a story with other aspects, be it mechanics, so action or player input or whatever. And I'm not talking about like moral choices and RPGs and stuff, I'm just talking on the purest level. Like, the story of Mario is the story of you jumping over shit. So, in terms of communicating ideas, I would really like to communicate ideas, and I hope in the future we will make far more complicated games that mean we can survey far more complicated emotions and messages in games. But as for my favourite thing to communicate with other people, I'm a words talker, unfortunately. People they're not very tolerant of my words talking, but I am a words talker. I am apparently quite intelligent, but a complete moron as soon as I write anything down. The one overwhelming thing, like looking through all my old school reports, is does well in class, is shit on exercises, or is shit in essays, or is shit in exams. As soon as I have to put the words from here onto the page, everything falls apart. I mean, I'm no good at the written wordy stuff, but I think I'm good at the talky wordy stuff. So my favourite form of conversation would probably be not necessarily like a real-time conversation, but anything where I can use inflection and tone to communicate something. So like a vlog's a good example. I guess Skype calls, although who the fuck still uses Skype? And, you know, actual real-world conversations. I find that I get misunderstood a lot in, like, written formats. Although I think it says something that my favourite form of communication is the one where nothing is necessarily down in stone and I can change it whenever I want. And two, that my favourite form of communication is the one where I get to hear my own voice a lot. So take from that what you will, and I will see you next week, Vlogalogue.